Evening guys, and welcome to today's little vlog. Anyway, I don't know how much is going to be in this vlog, but it's quite later on at the night. It's like 5:30, 5:45 at night, and I've decided we're going to tackle this bedroom wall and do a little bit of painting just before Minnie goes to bed, because otherwise if we don't start it, seriously, I've said I'm going to do so many things in the past like 6 months and I've still not done them. So we really need to get on top of everything. And I know that I keep saying we need to get on top of everything and nothing gets done. But yeah, I think I just got a little bit lazy. So I am trying to catch up on, not lazy, I won't say lazy, I'm far from lazy, but just, you know, when you just have them jobs and you think, yeah, I'll do it tomorrow. Yeah, I'll do it next week. And that tomorrow and that next week just never comes. And that's exactly how it is with me. And as you can tell, I don't look the best. I've not been feeling too well. I had my blood test come back because he had some blood tests done the other week. Obviously, you know, I was on medication for my thyroid. So anyway, the blood for the thyroid have come back okay and they're fine. Now, I'm not too sure whether I can stop my medication now for that, because obviously when you've had a baby, your thyroid can get messed up a little bit, and you think that's possibly what had happened when he had Minnie. And then obviously, you know, before he had Minnie, we had a miscarriage, and it was basically because I had an iron deficiency, so I was on iron tablets to correct that. And then obviously we got pregnant with Minnie because my iron levels had gone back up and everything was fine. And then we're having more bloods done. My thyroid's all right, and now my iron deficiency is back to normal. So we're back on the iron tablets. I've got a consultation with the doctor at the end of this month, 2 weeks away. Can't understand. He sends a message to do a telephone consultation, and then it takes him 2 weeks to do it. Like, what am I supposed to do until then? He's telling me I've got an iron deficiency and it needs treating immediately, but it's taking you 2 weeks to do consultation on the phone. Anyway, at the minute, I've just been really tired and drained and just, yeah, trying to feel a little bit better. But I've just carried on taking, hi darling, I've just been taking the rest of my iron tablets that I had anyway, just started on them again, taking 3 a day, and then hopefully that will boost it up. What it'll probably do is put me on 3 iron tablets again a day, and then I think it's like 3 to 4 months to review it, and then they'll check whether it's back to normal again.
Do you know there's a spider there right there?
Is there? That's your dad's pet. That's his friend.
I'll have to ask him to get that down.
Will you?
Quite scary.
You'll have to ask him to get that down.
Yeah, I won't ask him now to get it down. It's like, yeah, it is a spider.
Definitely a spider, it's definitely a spider. So yeah, anyway, I just thought, you know what, I'll spend an hour doing some of this, vlog it so you can see how things progress in the bedroom, and you know, how much better things start looking, although there's not much of a bedroom, to be fair. So it won't take much to do or make this room look as the best you can, basically. Anyway, let's do some decorating.
Why has this been on the floor?
Because you got it out and lost the lid, lady. So
I want some more money.
No, you're not having that because it's only a little bit. Oh, Feeny, have a tiny bit then.
Like, hurting bad.
Oh, is it?
There.
Oh, your little scratch. All right then. Don't put too much on it. Anyway, so we've pulled everything out, and as you know, the colour paint is sage. It's the same colour as bedding. So we're going to cover all this up. As you can see, I've made a line which is going to go all the way around the bedroom. We're going to go all the way to here probably. I'm not too sure whether I'm going to stop it at the end there and then just do that section of the wall, because obviously when I panel it, I'm only paneling up to here. I've not decided yet whether I'm going to just panel the back wall. Not quite made my mind up, and then these will probably go back cream once we do that.
Tissue.
Oh yeah, okay. So anyway, let's get the paint out and see what this colour looks like. So this is where we're up to, guys. this paint actually goes on wet and then dries, so you can see where it's drying and where it's still wet. But it's looking rather good, and that is literally a perfect match to the bedding, don't you think? It's looking good. I can't wait to see what it looks like when it's done, can you?
It's kind of like too green.
No, because it's drying, look. Can you see where it's dried at the bottom? And that's still wet where I've gone over it. But it dries that colour. Obviously, it'll look better than that once it's hobbing.
Love Island.
You're watching last night's Love Island, aren't you? So tonight is the 3rd Love Island. So you're watching number 2, aren't you? Because I watched it last night.
Yeah, and then me and Mummy are watching number 3 today.
Tonight, aren't we? Tell them about your school trip. She went to the Science Museum today, didn't you?
And a good pack lunch.
And you took a pack.
Mummy, thank you for making me that pack lunch. I ate it all.
Did you?
Literally every single bit.
Did you? Wow. I bet you were like Oompa Loompa walking around with a big chunky belly.
I know. I saved some of my crisps, that's why I ate them on the tramp.
Tramp?
Yeah.
On the tram?
Yeah, on the tram.
Go on, tell them what you're seeing at the Science Museum.
We got there. To remember.
Oh, yeah. You need to put that in your drawer and keep it as a souvenir, don't you?
And so we saw, like... So we went to the show, yeah? And he had this blower and a thingy, and he went up.
You went up? You went up?
The ball.
The ball? Oh, right, okay. What else did you see in there?
These little, like, tellies on, like, these black things, yeah? And then you get the thingy, and then it's like cute. It's like you're calling, but you can hear it.
An old TV where you had to listen to it through a thing. Did it not have other old TVs there? What about old phones, like the old phones where you used to have 2 pieces, a piece on your ear and a piece to your mouth? What about old cars? Did you have old cars there?
Old car.
Old planes.
They had an old bike. Yeah.
Old train. Was the old train not there? Steam train.
No, I need to watch it.
Oh, right, thanks. Don't want to talk to me now.
Wait, I'll tell you in a minute.
All right. Anyway, we're going to crack on. Just wanted to give you a little update. I'll try and remember to keep stopping and updating as I go along. Obviously, I'm not going to do too much because it is later on at night now. So I might just add this to a continued vlog or add it to the end of another vlog. So if you see this was not on the same day. This was a little bit later. But anyway, I don't know what to do. I might end up going outside. I might end up doing more vlogging later on. I might find something else to do. In fact, I want to go out and show you the chair that I sprayed that you've seen in a previous vlog where I was out spraying this. So we'll go down and have a proper look at it. But it looks good. I need to just get another white because I want to go over it just one more time. But I'm obsessed with this colour, so I don't know if to get this colour for the garden. Kids keep saying, what is it about this green one? You've gone crazy with it. But I don't know. I think we all just go through an obsession of a certain colour, don't we, for so long, and then we kind of get bored of it.
That boy where he picks.
Is it? But I think with this colour, it's one of them kind of colours that just probably won't go out of fashion. It's just a really nice colour. And once you've got your panelling, then it's going to look even nicer. So, but yes, anyway, let's crack on. Let's get some more stuff done. Good morning guys and welcome to today's vlog. It's very early, the kids have just gone to school and we've come out in the garden literally straight away because we've got the workmen coming out today to do this back wall, so they're rendering it or do whatever they do. Whatever it is on this, like on the back of the house here, that's what they're doing there. I'm not sure whether it's going to look the same or be the same mix or whatever, but anyway, and this tree is becoming the nightmare tree because it's got all them little petals on it that the minute the wind blows it, the minute a bird goes near it, it's like somebody's throwing confetti. So we really need to try and get rid of this tree. We are cutting it down slowly, but obviously we need to take it to the tip and dispose of it properly and put it where it's supposed to go. And we don't want to be doing it all at once, so we're gradually like taking branches to the tip and putting it in the recycle part basically. So we do need to try and get some more down today. There is some around there now that's dried out that we need to cut up and take, and then we can put some more down to dry out and stuff like that. But anyway, the workman is coming out today, so we need to get the hot tub down, we need to get all this cleaned up. Literally, look at this. This is just from the storm yesterday. Can't even believe how crazy that storm was yesterday. I don't know whether anybody else felt like this, but seriously, I thought like the world had blew up because it was that loud. But even the kids messaged me like, "Mum, did you hear that?" I was scared. But anyway, check this. So I cleaned all this yesterday, and this is what we're dealing with. I've cleaned most of this up, by the way. Like, I've not been out, so I have picked some of this up. But I feel like, you know, when they say the saying peeing in the wind, that's exactly what it's like with this tree. Although it is beautiful, it's just a pain. And don't get me wrong, it looks so pretty. We do like the tree, don't we? Hey, we do like the tree. What have you got on your face? Because of the storm yesterday, like, the trees must have been that dirty. All the dirt's fell down, so everything you touch is dirt. So we're trying to clean it all back up again, aren't we? Hey? Should we take that baby grow off you and go and do your bum? Because we did tell Daddy to do it, didn't we? But he's a bit lazy, old Daddy, you know? Managed to get myself, well, Dave got it made, washing pole, but it just seems to be in the way, if I'm honest. So I'll probably only use it when the kids have gone in. What are you doing? What are you putting in your mouth? A petal? So we're gonna get all this sorted, get all this put away. Look at them all in there, all them petal, all them leaves. Come here, you. Come here. Come here. Come here. Oh, is that your eaves? We've decided we're going to paint the back of the house white, I think. I think it'll look really nice, make it look dead fresh as well. But yeah, Dave got me this yesterday. How lovely is it? So we can get a nice suntan when the sun... Well, he brought it home yesterday. And literally the minute he brought it home, the sun went in, so... We didn't get to use it, did we? What?
Got petals in your hair.
I know, I was just saying to him then, I've just been cleaning it up and literally, look, this is how bad it is. You only have to touch it. And look at them falling down. So Dave needs to cut it all down because I can't be doing with that every summer. You just can't be doing with that every summer. The flowers are looking nice. No, that's off that because I stood it up there so it'd dry off.
Poops.
Do you want to just go and do a nappy for me?
Want to do your
But
nap
the
now?
flowers are looking at that. It keeps getting stuck in there.
Can I do your nap off?
It's probably because of the rain yesterday, that. But I'm thinking I might take one of them out of there and put it in here, just depending how much this one blooms. I feel like there's one extra in there and it needs... Saying that, I've swapped these yesterday because this one was getting all of the sun and that one was staying in the shade. So I've swapped them over now. So this one's in the sun and that one's in the shade for a little bit. So I'll probably just have to keep swapping them around, although it's a nightmare. But never mind, it's just gonna have to do. So anyway, let's get this garden sorted and we'll give you an update as the day goes on. Well, that's even if it comes. I know I'm looking forward to these being gone. They're going, these here are going on the top at the back there, which will look really nice once we've got some flower boxes up there and some of the wooden trellis on that back wall. But I'm going to cast all that back wall once he's done and got everything done, get that cleaned up a little bit so it looks better. I'll get some trellis on there and maybe some fake trees or flowers or whatever. But yeah, anyway, let's tackle what we've got of a garden. Okay, so I just wanted to show you that the wall has been done. I should have shown you before I put the shed back really, but anyway, I'll insert a picture here and then you can see what it looked like. But this is all going to have to be pulled out again anyway because the back wall is getting painted, and then obviously we need to cast up here, but we need to give it a few days just to get dried and set and everything before we start like messing around with it. So anyway, as you can see, I'll just go around it. It's all done down the back and then the top, so we can put some flower pots up here once it's all sorted out. But obviously I need to clean all the mess up now, get everything put back, and then yeah, let's get cleaning again. But at least it's done, so I'm super chuffed about that. Good afternoon guys, and welcome to today's vlog. So I thought we'd start off with some real life and what's really going on in our life. This is what's going on in our life today. It's a mess. You're the only pretty thing in here. Yes. Well, and Aurora, but she's gone out the room in a minute. Yes. She's so cute. She don't want to eat at dinner because she's being a pain. Aren't you? Hey. But anyway, so as I said, this side was going to be put on here. This is going to need plastering. Might be able to do that myself actually, might I? Just fill it in. We'll see. And then obviously these are not going to be, the cupboards are not going to be staying this colour, they are going to be changing as well, so we will get around to that later on this week. This will need all repainting under it, which will also be getting done. This wall definitely could do with a bit of TLC. I think this whole wall needs like just a plaster layer, do you babe? It's a bit mucky in it. But anyway, but saying that, I suppose we could tile that back wall, couldn't we?
Yeah, probably.
You know, with them tiles, because they're only cheap in Tesco. I think it's £10 for a box.
Tesco.
Yeah, Tesco, B&Q. So yeah, maybe that's an idea. Maybe we could do that, and it'd probably look better, to be honest. You know, like cleaning wise, more hygienic. But yeah, anyway, so we're just gonna find somewhere to put the fridge for the time being, because the whole point of getting this is that we've got the washer, the fridge, and then the freezer going side by side. Obviously, there's going to be new flooring going down as well. And then it's going to look so much better. Give us so much more space, really. So we've got cooking area now, haven't we, babe? Well, meal preparing, because that's the only thing in here, isn't it? When we're cooking, it puts you off what to cook because you've got nowhere to put plates, have you? So, or like prepare food, like just that tiny area next to the...
I got Maxie in the room and then he just runned off.
Did you? Being a right pain with him, aren't you? She keeps picking him up and chasing him around. Like, don't be going on the floor because it's all mucky because I need to clean it. Look at this. She's been to school. She's got Play-Doh all on her dress. Anyway, you monkey, you're going to eat, aren't you? Hey, are we going to go in the car in a minute? You want to go in the car?
Yeah. To pick Penelope up.
No, to take Dad to his office.
And then can we go to Tesco's?
What for? You've just got toffees and you're having your dinner now. So anyway, let's get cleaned up. Get the washing brought in. Get the bedding. I put our bedding in this morning to be washed. So, like I said, let's clean. Let's clean. Aurora's just having a cheeky pot noodle for a dinner today, aren't you? Just because the kitchen's such a tip. She took a baby to school today. Did she learn anything? What did she learn? How to write a name? Did she? Be careful, that might be a bit hot, baby. Do you want to leave it for 10 minutes? You sure? Do you want me to put it in a bowl?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll put it in. Leave it there, I'll do it. You go get me a bowl and I'll put it in for you, right? But yeah, this is the before, and then we'll come back and show you the after. Okay, so we're going to clean the garden again, aren't we? Because it's just, well, because we've had the sides fitted, they've obviously moved that massive piece of wood. So this is what we're going to do now.
And we got the blankie to put in there.
Yeah, we're going to put the blankie in here, aren't we? So you can play in that for a little bit.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's tackle
And then
this.
I'm going to get some toys when you put it in.
Are you? For you and Minna?
Yeah.
All right then.